What's good, fight fans? Back with another video. Time to get these picks in. We back in Abu Dhabi, UFC Fight Night, Whittaker versus the Ritter. Starting with the main event, Whittaker and the Ritter. Robert's coming off of getting that fucking jaw broken, and Rainer the Ritter's coming off of humbling the cocky ass Bo Nickel. Shout out Dana White. I heard Robert say he helped him get his teeth fixed. So yeah, shout out Dana White for that. Who am I gonna pick in this fight? We know Rainer's not gonna wrestle like Kamzat. Nobody can wrestle like that. And we know fucking Robert Whittaker isn't gonna fight like Bo Nickel. So this is like two way different matchups. Rainer de Ritter is huge, bro. I mean, he made Bo Nickel look like a little ass boy in there. What is he, 6'4"? This recency fight bias shit. Like, I want to pick Rainer de Ritter, but I think Robert Whittaker can piece him up on the feet. I seen DDP kind of bully Robert Whittaker and throw his ass on the ground. Is Rainer de Ritter going to do that? If this fight stays on the feet, I think Robert Whittaker can easily win a decision. But the ground game, like, if I'm Rainer de Ritter, I'm immediately shooting a takedown, trying to take the back, and just start cranking on that neck and break his teeth again. I don't know. Rainer de Ritter is really good in the clinch. You know, Robert likes to stay out in space, get that karate style, hopping back and forth. He'll like blitz in and go, you know what I'm saying? That's what Robert wants to do. Rainer de Ritter wants to get gritty. I think it's time for the OGs to get up on out of here, man. I'm picking Young Buck. Hey, how old is he? I don't know how old Rainer de Ritter is. I just think he's too big. Robert Whittaker's been in a lot of wars. Rainer de Ritter's 3-fight winning streak, running through everybody. I think the grappling is going to play a big part in this. I don't think he's going to stand up with him unless he's in the clinch. So yeah, I got Rainer de Ritter. Robert Whittaker's tough as fuck when he's not getting his jaw broken. So I think this will be a 5-round decision to Rainer de Ritter. All right, I had to go back and do some research on Marcus McGee. He fought at UFC 309 on the John Jones card against Jonathan Martinez. Very quick, very big bantamweight. Like, he's huge. Like, I think he's gonna, like, once Peter Yan gets in there and sees how big Marcus McGee is, that might kind of throw him off a little bit. But quick punches, throws kicks. Has a hard time checking leg kicks. Now, I know Jonathan Martinez is like the best leg kicker in the bantamweight division, but he did not check one kick, and he was hopping around like a fucking baby deer for his life in that third round against Jonathan Martinez. But we got Jonathan Martinez smudging him up against the fence. What kind of IQ is that when you're down 2 rounds? I don't know, and the dude can barely walk. I didn't see any takedown attempts from Marcus after getting his legs chopped. I think if you're going to stand with Peter Yan, you're going to get fucking pieced up. Jonathan Martinez, he's all legs, bro. I don't think his hands is like that. Jonathan Martinez got no hands, bro. He need to go train with Canelo and Brandon Moreno and all them, bro, and get his hands right. But Marcus McGee's very high output, and I don't know if that's going to work against Peter Yan because he can counter. One of the best strikers we've ever seen in this sport. But then again, Peter Yan don't got that much pop, bro. I watched Peter Yan hit Davis and Figueiredo with everything in the kitchen sink and dropped him maybe one time. Peter Yan don't got pop like that. We're going to see how tough Marcus is. If Marcus ain't tough, then Peter Yan might finish him. But I got Yan, third round, just a decision. Yan winning by decision. I think Marcus McGee's never seen anything like this. He's going to be very surprised when he gets in there and sees how technical Yan is with the counters. With the Osari trips, just the way Yan can mix it up. Yan's good everywhere. I didn't see a well-rounded fighter when I saw him fight against Jonathan Martinez. I just saw like a striker that can't check leg kicks and ended up having to run for his life in that third round. So I got Yan. Shara Bullet versus Marc-Andre Barriault. I'm pretty sure Marc-Andre Barriault is a striker. Every time I've watched him fight, he's been striking. I saw him fight against Chris Curtis. Saw him fight against Joe Pyfer. Joe Pyfer flatlined the fuck out of him. Holy shit. And then we got Shara, who is a kickboxer. So this is a very favorable matchup for Shara. Can't see the odds, but I'm going to go with Shara. I think he's just going to piece him up. Shara doesn't hit like Joe Pyfer. I don't think he'll knock him out. And Chris Curtis hits pretty hard, and Chris Curtis couldn't knock him out. So I got another decision for Shara, just with the kicks, his range. Mark's more of a boxer, if I remember correctly, and Shara can punch, kick, and he's got the crazy-ass techniques with the spinning back fist and shit, double spinning back fist, shit like that. I think this is an easy decision for Shara. Let's see what the odds are. I don't know odds yet. All right. Ooh, we got that boy. First time I ever watched Jose Ochoa fight, I said, God damn, who is this? I'm rocking with Jose Ochoa. I've seen Asu fight before. Asu fought against Manel Kape, and Manel Kape won that. Did he end up knocking? I can't remember if Manel ended up finishing this dude. Let me check real quick. Yeah, so I went back and looked up. Manel did end up finishing this dude in the third round, and I think Jose Ochoa. Yeah, I think Jose Ochoa is going to get him out of there in the second round, just like he did in his last fight. This dude puts on pressure. I think he trains with Charles Oliveira, if I'm not mistaken. He's way bigger, like 3 inches taller, only 2 inch more reach, but I just think this kid is one of the most entertaining. What is this flyweight? One of the most entertaining flyweights. Relentless pressure. I think he's gonna get him up out of there like he did to his last opponent. Who was the last dude he fought? He was on UFC Atlanta, right? Jose Ochoa, Cody Durden. He got Cody Durden up out of there. The second round too, if I remember correctly. Let me look. Yeah, second round in the first 10 seconds. I remember that. Damn, this is a big step up in competition though. Yo, this dude's ranked number 9, so if Jose beats him, he's gonna be in like that 8th spot. Ooh, then we'll find. So he might be up next after fucking Joshua Van, or he might have to win one more. Yeah, I don't know. He might have to win one more before he fight against Joshua Van or Alexander Pantoja. That's still gonna be a banging ass fight. I can't wait till they announce that. The reason why I'm picking Jose, I remember his fighting style, Marauder, slamming body kicks in your face, high output, and I watched him fight against Manel Kape, and I can barely remember the fight. I know Manel Kape ended up winning, but I don't remember his fighting style at all. It just didn't leave an impression on me. So ain't no way he's gonna beat this young buck, Jose Ochoa. I haven't seen Anthony Smith's twin brother fight yet. I've definitely seen him on the cards, but yeah, they say this dude is a problem. I can't remember watching him fight yet, but I know Nikita Krylov is coming off of getting fucking hit by Dominic Reyes with step back left hand counter. And if you get knocked out by that, I guarantee this dude right here, this dude knocks everybody out in the first round. So picking Bogdan. I can't say these dudes' names. Bogdan Guskov in the first round. Woo! Thug Nasty making his first bantamweight appearance. I think this is a good move for Bryce. He did look super like little against John Silva. He just looked like a pipsqueak out there compared to big old stocky John Silva and Saeed Nurmagomedov in the first round throws some of the hardest kicks. I know Bryce is going to be shooting in this first round. When Saeed fought against Vinicius Oliveira, I don't remember him. I remember it mostly being a stand-up fight, or was he shooting? I can't fucking remember. So I don't know how this dude's wrestling is. I know he's from Dagestan, brother, but I think I got Bryce Mitchell taking a decision. I think Bryce Mitchell will be able to bully a lot more in this weight class. He's going to be the bigger guy in most of his fights now. I mean, 5'10", that's pretty tall for a bantamweight, bro. He's up there with like Brandon Royval. These dudes are almost 6 foot. And I think he'll just be able to beat Saeed with control. I don't think he'll submit him. But yeah, I think Bryce Mitchell gets a nice little decision here in the third round. But he's got to be careful in that first round because Saeed, he comes out kicking hard as fuck, but then he just like gasses out. And I don't think Bryce will gas out. I'm really excited for this fight because I want to see if this is going to be a good move for Bryce to go down, or if the weight cut is just too hard and he has nothing, no power or anything left, and he's gonna have to go back up. But we'll see. Maybe he's here to stay. I don't know. I've seen Carlos Leal fight. Never seen Muslim. Never seen Muslim, but Carlos Leal. I think he's like submitting everybody. And then we got that boy Martin Budai, a victim of Shamil the Blob Gaziev. Y'all, we got one of the best looking women in the UFC, Tabitha Ricci. Who'd she lose to last? Let me do my homework. Hey, we doing homework right now, bro. I gotta do my research on homegirl. Oh, she fought against her? This girl looks like she's about that life. I'd say Amanda wins that, bro. She looks like she's fucking ready for war. Yeah, man. So I'm not gonna lie. For a fight night, this is a pretty stacked card. I'm sure this will be very exciting. Excited to see Bryce Mitchell make his bantamweight debut. Excited to see Peter Yan have an all-striking battle against Marcus McGee. I'm excited for the main event. I think Rainer de Ritter is going to impose his will. And my boy Jose Ochoa, I'm excited to see him fight again. Let me know in your comments down below who y'all rocking with. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you made it this far, give your boy a like, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. We out. I'm him, I can tell you from the jump, I'm a different breed. Bought a new tech, free shot, no referee. I ain't gon' force, nah shit, I'ma let it be. White gold shining, diamonds red like the 7 Seas.